Hey. Okay, it worked now. For some reason my OBS wasn't reading the microphone. I'm reading it now though. Seasol Awakening. Oh, fun time. Some of them are probably still free to play. They just got incredibly lucky. They probably just got lucky. Okay. It's been a while, everyone. I have been not enjoying my break or anything. So I've been just busy with other stuff. Just busy with my other stuff. In a pretty good way.
난 갖기로 한 건 무조건 가져. 그게 사람이었던 적은.
Still gotta work on translation stuff starting tomorrow again. Did take some break this weekends. Am I feeling? I'm feeling alright. Just a little bit tired from the work though. I still got a bunch of mobile game daily I have to do. Yeah, but I've been spending a lot of my free time playing this other new games. Just getting hangs of it. It's pretty fun. Not sure how long it will last though. It's pretty fun. It's not like wow factor I had, but it's just fun. More fun than I expected, so I'm actually having a blessed good time. Then there's drama for Genshin, which is just sad, but they be what they wanna be. Like I said, if they're gonna be greedy, they're gonna pay for it. I guess they're paying for it now. Speaking of other games, I gotta log into my Arknight account. I think my stamina is probably capped out. I'm pretty lazy with Arknight as well. Just been playing Counter-Strike. And I'm ashamed to tell you guys, but I fell into a VTuber trap, so oh my lord. So that's why I've been a little bit quiet lately. Or not lately, but past couple days. Yeah, I need to get out of it. It actually consumed your life completely. I understand why people enjoy watching certain things, but like, holy crap. but it's pretty fun to a certain level. Someone actually asked me to translate their stream. I was like, But I understand why people are into those kind of things now. How many games I play Counter-Strike besides Counter-Strike? Right now, I've been trying to manage Arc Knights. Well, there's no event, so I'm keeping it a side game right now, and it works just fine. So been playing Arc Knights, been playing C server here and there as well. Been ignoring a lot of like the guild rated stuff. My guild is basically toasted. Well, it's not my guild. It was some random. My friend was in that guild. I think he left out the guild as well, but he didn't tell me about it. From what I know, the guild Discord has been pooped. So. Wait a second.
결과예요.
I feel like I have unnecessary tabs open. I need to close some of them. Yeah, but two Counter-Strike server I've been managing here and there. Then I've been playing. This another new game just came out recently. Then playing Genshin Impact, just the daily and events, nothing too crazy. That's just a shame. That is just a shame. Really. They really don't want to give it to me. They really don't want to give it to me. I get to get another 1,000 quartz tomorrow. Nice, very nice. We'll take that, sir. I'll just claim all these. And claim this. One thing, I need to claim this one. It's expiring in 3 days. Don't want to forget that, so. And all this moon pieces, like holy crap. Oh my lord. How much gold is it gonna give me? Decent amount. I'll take that. We'll take that. Three days left until reset of all this thing. Already did that. I have to upgrade some stuff for daily quests.
신품보다 더 신품 같네.
What's the counter pass name? Talking about the character is a Lucid. Lucid. Still need to do her event. I didn't do it because I was gonna record the whole thing, and I thought I was gonna plan to translate it eventually. So I'm actually waiting until probably sometime next week, maybe Wednesday. Clear it all up together and record all the story bits of it. Then I will go ahead and do the rest of the stream.
지구가 멸망해도 영업하는
The rest of the
정치만
stream.
쓰신 거 조금만 더 쓰고 가시면 어떨까요? 다음에는 꼭 특별한 가격에 드린다고 약속할게요.
I don't sound good enough. Just my throat's probably. I'm doing okay though. I think I'm doing okay. But I live in Canada, right? So the weather definitely has been getting pretty cold. It's been getting pretty chilly now, so I think it won't be long before the winter strikes. So I gotta start taking out my winter coats. Done with the second vaccination shots? No, I said I haven't got it yet. It's this Friday actually. Wait, no, it's this Thursday. Wait, let me double check. As it's this Thursday. I actually don't even remember what time I have to go in. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, but it's this Thursday. So I've been trying to do a lot of stuff at work to get things done, because I will have to take maybe a day or two break. I hope it doesn't kill me. I don't know. I really don't feel good about getting second shots. I feel like it will fuck me up. The first shot definitely had a little bit of shaky side effects. It wasn't too crucial, but it did make me feel a little bit iffy. And I just don't want the second one to actually do the same to me. Second shot fucks you up bad. Oh, don't tell me stuff like that. Oh, don't tell me stuff like that. No, I got a lot of responsibilities. I don't want to, Oh my god, I'm keep going here for some reason. Yeah. If it fucks me up really bad, then that means I have to AFK from my YouTube channel for like at least a week. Actually, I wouldn't mind that. I mean, even if I get fucked up, I can probably still lie on the bed and not be on a pain if I take like, I don't know, Advil or something, right? I mean, I'd probably still be like fucked up, but I wouldn't die, right? I mean, honestly, I feel like I need a break from work. I've been just like feeling like more and more I've been feeling like I just don't want to work. Just want to be kind of lazy. I'm in that mood right now. It's that time of the year as well. It's around, for me, it's usually around November. That's like I start to get like lazy about my entire life. I just don't want to do anything kind of thing. And I think it came in a bit earlier this year. So, it's almost end of September. I'm already feeling like, holy crap, I'm so lazy about everything. Lazy doesn't mean with work. Like, not with like YouTube or other stuff. It's just like with the work, I just don't know. I have a hard time waking up in a bed to go to work. I really am. Sometimes it'd be nice if my work is like maybe like right next door. Then I can just walk into work, and when I'm done with the work, I can just walk back home. Like, that's why I wish there was like a teleportation stuff being real, because it'd be really convenient. Like, as soon as you're done work, you just walk into teleport and just come out. You're out of your home again. That's the kind of thing I need. Sometimes I wish I was a female. Not because, no, don't get me wrong for saying that. But I've been watching this one YouTuber who used to be a voice actor, and she's not a VTuber now. And holy crap, she's been like making a lot of money. And seeing stuff like that, I mean, she just like does pretty much nothing. I mean, she got talent. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying she doesn't have any talent. It's just that she definitely does less work than what she used to do with her real job, and she's making more money out of it from just streaming and getting donation out of people. And seeing stuff like that, it just like really makes me surprised. I'm like, holy crap! Like people are out there to give the money to those people. I'm like, holy crap! It, like it makes them money. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to like being a sexist or anything. It's just like I'm just talking about the VTube category. Just like, you know, I've been recently started watching her, and just like having like the realization. I'm like, holy crap! They make a lot of money. Like they make a lot of money. I'm like, I mean, I kind of knew, but I never really like tried to like. I never sat down on a live stream to like watch them to see how much money they make. And when I actually sat through down this one stream for like an hour and just seeing how much money she made out of it, I'm like, I think she was even surprised how much money she was making in the stream. I mean, it doesn't make me feel like I'm like living a wrong life or anything, but I do kind of wonder, like, if I was able to get that kind of money flow, like I will definitely be able to do a lot of things I want to do instead of I have to do, you know? Hey, and I've been watching the, what is it called, some Chinese streams because of this new Chinese game come out, and god, there are tons of guys with a female VTuber avatar, and like they have male voice and everything, and they got a lot of viewers and people actually like that. I'm like, Jesus Christ, am I in the wrong market or something? Is that what I really have to do to become like the next step into like a bigger space? I mean, honestly, I've been staying away from the truth, but I think that's the truth. I think people want to see female avatar on the stream. It's kind of guilty. I guess it's kind of guilty pleasure for a lot of people who watch the stream too. I mean, I'm not saying this is a majority, but I feel like for anime games, or like, you know, mobile waifu games, it tends to be the truth. So, you know, it's a hard pill to swallow, but that's what you guys want, I think. Don't say no, because that would make me feel pretty bad for saying stuff like this. But maybe not you guys, but seems like majority of people within this crowd is okay with seeing guys with the female avatar, because I'm seeing more and more as I'm more deeper into it. I'm not saying changing. I'm not talking about like changing voice into female as well. We're not going there at all. But like there are tons of rather popular streamers, whatever, from my scene. They actually have just female avatar and talking in a girl's voice. My voice is too deep to be a girl, so I'm not even going to bother trying, like some people try to do. I will not. I mean, I can't do that, dude. My brother knows I have a YouTube channel. I would not be. Oh my god, I would not. Yeah, my brother will just look at me like a trash ping. Yeah, I can't do it. And knowing my brother knows about my channel, I will not be able to do that. I will have a lot of explaining to do to my brother if I ever come to that point. Oh no, guys, that's not happening. First of all, I also like, so as I was looking up through like a VTuber stuff, like, you know, automatically it recommends me with other videos on YouTube because it's a YouTube, and I ended up just, you know, swarming around and looked at this one video about how much it costs to be a VTuber. I was like, you know what, that's a lot of budget I definitely don't have. So I was like, at that point I was like, you know what, the tiny bit of inch of me just thinking that direction was just gone. I'm like, yep, I will not be able to afford that. So yeah, that was the end of it basically. My headset just died, so let me charge it. Now, if I was like having like infinite amount of money from like, I don't know, winning bitcoins or some crap, then maybe I can consider doing stuff like that. But nope, it's not like I hate my life or anything. It just seems like those people tend to have a pretty good life, I think. I mean, they're having a lot of fun doing what they're doing, and it seems like they're having a lot of fun with their viewers too. Well, I think the one that costs the most is the face rig feature, because I think that's what people want. Like, as you kind of react, you want to have more detailed avatar to kind of react to it. Now, I mean, so I had like a safeguard against a VTuber basically, and stage 1 the door has opened, I guess, so I'm more accepted to. I mean, I was never against it, but I'm more accepted to that kind of audience. But I still don't really understand like people going like full dive VR chat stuff. That's the line I just still don't understand. That I mean people are having fun. That's okay. That's totally fine. You know, I mean, I have fun with gacha games, and a lot of people would not agree with me or understand me. So I'm not here to judge other people's like, you know, hobby. But those full dive VR chat people are spending a lot of money into their gears, and that's a lot of work, man. That's a lot of work to be playing that, I guess, social life. I don't know. This week's Korean RTA full tank. Yep. Well, mechanics. East rigging is expensive one, yeah. There's a lot of fucking 3S's. And then there's one artist that I used to know do a fan art. Now I guess he learned a bit of 3D modeling in the past couple of years, and he's been actually making a decent amount of money by making this preset for like a VTuber avatar. Like, that's actually a gold mine right now apparently. If you can create a really good like a 3D models and all the parts to make it like move around and such to interact with it with the face rig, you can make a lot of money. I was like, huh. Well, so I was like, yeah, well, that guy who used to draw like some art for certain games for a couple bucks, and now he's making a bazillion, you know, thousands of dollars for making VTuber avatars. Some are straight mouth breeders, eyes 3 inches from the screen. Well, I try not to do that. Is it extremely difficult to do? So, yeah. I mean, I've seen some of the example how the eye just moves, and they're like, you know, stuffs in the eye moves around and such to make it more like realistic and stuff when you close up. Yeah. I still think the technology is not at like the 2D avatar. I mean, like the not 2D, like 3D model. You know, I think a lot of so we talk when we talk about VTuber, we talk about usually like almost like 2D kind of art. Maybe they move around their heads, maybe they move around their face and mouth and stuff, but they can't really move around their arms that much. It doesn't look that natural or anything. So maybe like a full body like stuff is probably not going to happen for a while. I mean, that doesn't seem to be a trend, but I think maybe that will be in the future. Who knows? There's a few who is successful because they release content for a certain audience they're aiming for. Well, the one I've been watching is actually she's a voice actor, and she was actually a rather popular voice actor, but she never really and she also streamed before, but she used to only get like a couple hundred viewers at max. But since she changed up to a VTuber model, she was getting like, I think she gets to average about 3,000 to 5,000 viewers now on Twitch. I'm like, wow, that's a new life for her. But the shit is different than many other VTubers, and that's why I think I'm actually like her a lot, because she is not afraid to hide her real identity. I mean, everyone, pretty much everyone who watches her stream basically knows her, who she is. So they know what she looks like in real life, because like she was a voice actor, so all of her image and stuff is all online, so everyone knows who she is, everyone knows like who she is and her profiles and everything. So you're going into the stream knowing who she is in real life, which is very different than a lot of YouTubers, because they tend to, you know, hide it as a privacy and such, which is totally, you know, normal. But this very different vibe knowing who's behind the avatar, and when the third wall breaks and, you know, her real voice comes out and stuff. That's what makes it really good, because like I said, she was a voice actor, right? So she voiced a couple different characters that was pretty well known. So when she goes back and forth and stuff like that, and you know, she basically switch around her personality. Basically, it's like, you know, it's like there's Jakey A and there's Jakey B, and the Jakey A is talking and doing all the cute things, then someone donates with some stupid message, and Jakey personality B comes in and says something rude to the donation message like that, and then switch right back into A and saying, "Oh, what happened?" kind of thing. So that's kind of thing is you will not see that often. I mean, actually, not even often. I don't think I've seen anything like that in other like VTubers, from what I've seen from like the YouTube highlights and such. So that kind of interaction is what's making her pretty unique, I think, and I think that is probably the first. I think, because I don't know if any of like those popular Japanese like hololive YouTuber have that kind of thing, because you know they just act their personality. So, you seen one? I would like to see now about how people take it, but like this one is pretty special because, like I said, she's a voice actor. So she was already professional job with that field, and now she's using her talents to do YouTuber stuff, and is making a lot of money. By the way, I'm not really thinking of doing YouTuber for a lot of money. I really am not, but it seems to be a trend. So you know, they always say you can't just lose out on a trend, and I feel that more than anyone, because hear me out. When I used to live around this area, I don't know if you guys heard of this place, some of you guys, but if you're from like North America, you probably heard of the place. The place is called a Blockbuster. It's basically a video rental place, and it used to be really big. Like, we're talking about the era where there used to be no Netflix or nothing like that, no like streaming services. You know, everyone went there to rent movies or games or whatever, or sell their old copies of DVDs and stuff like that. And it used to be like huge, you know, like that's what everyone used. Like on the weekend nights, the people go there and rent stuff to watch for a night, they come back next day and rent more and stuff like that. So it was like huge community, and they were actually making a lot of money. So that's how I did tons of Blockbusters around the country. But since, like, you know, more live streaming started to come out, Blockbuster failed to catch on the trend of more internet-based, like a live streaming service-based. And guess what happened? I think there's only like one left or not one left, but like one or two left in the US as just this iconic place. And in Canada, yeah, it's pretty much gone. I think they're actually all gone. Because I used to live by one, and I remember they had to close down the door because like I said, no one rents video, and like their prices were getting kind of stupid too compared to like live streaming service prices. So which I understand. So yeah, I heard Netflix started as one of those. Like I think they had like the vending machine kind of thing, so you can like put your coins in or rent the DVD from the machine, and you have to put it back in there or something. Which I never understood how they exactly work, because I just passed by one by the grocery store all the time, but I never actually used one. Or like you mail it and they send you mails and stuff like that. Yeah. And also, yeah, Mabby, you're right. All the companies like contract with the whole life stuff, but yeah, they go into the physical Netflix one. But anyways, the point I'm trying to say is I saw a downfall of Netflix because, like I said, I lived right next to it, and you know, it felt really, really weird. It's something I knew, and I still remember as a kid. It's like something I knew was just gone. It's gone, like gone for good. And it's not just that. I mean, there's a couple things. I mean, I'm from Canada, like I said, so there's another really, really big like a phone called the Blackberries. They're known for like keyboards. Like Obama was a big fan of BlackBerry. I think that's what they're known for the most, to be honest. And yeah, so Obama was, you know, big fan of BlackBerry, so he was using BlackBerry all the time. But the point is, like, they used to be like really, really, really big corporations. But like I said, their thing was like the keypads. So like you literally had every single. It was like basically like a laptop. They had every single keys with the tiny screen, and I guess that's what was for the people. So, and usually for older people, to be honest. But I guess that's another company that failed to catch on the trend, and yeah, they are basically gone. So, I mean, they're still there, but you know, their stock prices, everything is just garbage now. Yeah, some of you guys know. You used to have one, eh? I never had a BlackBerry. I think my grandfather had one. Cause I think my grandfather's one of the people who could never get used to like clicking like 3 different buttons to type in one letter. Well, I mean, at the time also, I don't think app was that much a big deal at the time, because there was not much of applications. You know, maybe they had a couple of games or so. Oh, so WhatsApp was around that time too? Holy crap. I mean, I never really cared about it. I mean, I had a phone, but my parents bought just a flip phone for me. I had an LG, some flip phone, which was pretty nice. You know, I was able to text my friends and everything. That's what got me through high school most of the time, until I got the iPhone after I got my first job when I turned 16. Yeah, but my very first smartphone was the iPhone 4. First paycheck I got, I ran into Best Buy and I got it, and holy crap, I was excited, man. I mean, I won't tell you that much. I was excited. The brand new iPhone 4. It was a white one too. I was like, damn, this is really, really nice. And it actually kind of sucks that, you know, I'm so used to smartphones now. So even if when I got my last new phone, I was like, oh cool, like yeah, for like, I don't know, a day or two. Then I quickly got used to it. I mean, I'd rather have a better phone than not, but like still, it's just like I don't get the same excitement as I did when I got my first iPhone as a kid, my first paycheck. Yeah, but back to like the VTuber stuff, you know. You know, if following the trend is very important, I think. I think that's why, that's why I think a lot of news channel actually survived, because they switched up to YouTube instead of sticking with TV. Like that really gave them a lot of like, you know, like a lot of viewership as well, I think. Because who would have thought just posting, you know, news on YouTube would get you like millions of views? Like, who would have thought? You know, people are just stuck in old ways. Like, oh, who will watch the news on YouTube? Well, guess what? People do. I'm like, oh, well, new world we live in now. And I'm definitely more of a techie guy. Well, not really technical, but I was always interested in new techs and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I do agree. They kind of try to hold back themselves for a bit, so everyone they come out gets like a bigger upgrade or feels like it. But I still think Apple definitely gives the experience that I need when you pay for it. It's really expensive, so it's not something I would recommend to anyone. I feel like if you are that crazy and if you play like mobile games or if you do like if you use your phone a lot, I feel like iPhone is definitely worth a try. I think I'm not asking to change new phone every year, but like every 2-3 years I think it's definitely manageable purchase about considering how much I use my smartphone. Like let's say if I was buying a smartphone for my dad, I'd be like, oh, you can get this like maybe some cheap Samsung, like the not the flagship but like the mid-range one. He doesn't use it that much. Oh, I mean, I would love to use Android, but I mean, I fell into trap, guys. Like, everything I had. Well, I mean, not just my preference, but when I used to go to school and such, you know, a lot of programs like Photoshop and stuff like that, that were all within like Mac OS. But that's what teachers taught us with. So you know that's what I'm used to, or that's what I had to use. So that's why I'm used to it, and I think it's too late now to switch it. Because all my photos and all my like stuff, or in basically all tied with Apple. So if the one day Apple decides to shut down, I'll be in pretty deep trouble. I mean, I can make the transition if I wanted to, but you know, I'm not effort I have to do to like go that far. I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. And like honestly, if the Apple had a shitty product, trust me, I'll be the first one to get out and switch into something else. And I gotta say, I've been definitely be unhappy with the Mac, like the computer side of the Apples. I don't think Apples have that much of good computers. Like this gaming PC I bought, which isn't the best, but I'm still like editing videos on here and all the stuff, and I'm pretty used to using Windows computer now than the Mac now, because since past year with the COVID, I'm stuck inside. I've been using a lot of this PC. Yeah, I think this PC has been giving me a very good time with it, and the Windows PC is definitely having a lot of trouble. And good time with it. There are definitely a lot of things I also miss from the Mac, but the general workflow stuff, no, Windows PC is definitely really good. But when it comes to mobile phone, I did use an Android before. I used a Samsung, but like I don't know, iPhone definitely works better for me, and the iPads are definitely better than a lot of Android tabs. So those two things, I don't care what anyone says. I think they're worth every single dollar you pay for if you have the dollar. But yeah, it's really expensive. So unless you have money, then I'm not saying I have a lot of money, by the way. I'm just, you know, I don't spend a lot of money on other stuff, so I just tend to save up money and buy those stuff. You know, it's like the Apple's logic. Oh, save your cup of coffee a day, you can afford iPhone. I mean, there's still stupid comments like shit like that, but you know, it's kind of true. I mean, to think about how much you use out of it at the end. Like for example, I bought this iPad Pro back in 2018. I'm still using it, and what year are we in? Let me pull out my calculator. Let me do a quick math here. So I bought that iPad, I think for Canadian dollar, I think I paid less with the other stuff, but let's just say $1,200. So I paid $1,200 in 2018. So what year is it? What year is it now? It's 2021. So let's just say 3 years. I think it's entering to 4 years. Let's just say 3 years. So let's divide it by into 3 years. So that's $400 a year, and let's divide it up into 365, and that's basically $1 a day. And trust me, I think people spend a lot of unnecessary dollar a day. And I'm pretty sure battery life is good, everything is good about this iPad, and I use a lot. Trust me, I like when the Counter-Strike first came out, my iPad was go to machines to play Counter-Strike, and hey, well, and like trust me, like I was running this thing like literally on 24 hours a day, and it was just fine. So maybe iPhone you can skeptical about, but iPad I can definitely 100% to say whatever you spend on iPad is definitely worth every single dollar. Yeah, that's another big thing. Like you can resell a lot of stuff and get a pretty decent used price out of it as well. Never use the window because I'm lazy and licensed. Well, I mean the PC I bought came with the window, so. Sorry, not playing much games. We're just talking a lot today, which is pretty good. I miss this, you know. Just hope COVID doesn't make me that sick, because then I can't do this for another while. And I think iPad is definitely the one of the devices that's less greedy. I mean, trust me, I think iPhone is definitely overpriced. I mean, I think a lot of flagship phones are kind of overpriced. I think they can drop down to. I think the most expensive phone should be less than $1,000. I feel like I'm talking Canadian dollars. So for US dollar, the most expensive phone should be like $700. Like that's it. Like it shouldn't be more expensive than that. And other countries should be under like $1,000 mark. I think that should be the minimum. And trust me, I think that will still make billions of dollars a year. And honestly, if they made a lower price, I think a lot of people will buy it more. But then again, like, what am I to say? You know, they definitely know it better, and they definitely know how to sell. Because I say shit like this, and I still buy it. So. But this year's new iPhone, I had a zero thought. I'm like, yeah, like. To me, is when I buy a new phone, is like, so I buy, let's say, iPhone. I bought iPhone 12, right? So unless they came with like a new design, like for example iPhone 13, I was like, I didn't even bother watching it. And I look at ads, I'm like, I feel nothing. Like I don't need it. So whatever the new Apple product comes out that looks different than iPhone 12, that's the one that I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm ready to buy this. Like, I'm not one of those people. I'm gonna buy a new phone every single year. Blah blah blah. Even if I had money, I don't think I would. Like I'd rather spend the money to gacha or something instead. Oh yeah, the gacha player talking about belly up money. Yeah, so stupid. But anyways, you get the point. Yeah, Zero, have fun learning stuff. Be smart. Yeah, iPod Touch was the shit. I didn't have iPod Touch. My mom had it. My mom was actually one of the first one to buy them. See, my mom is also techie kind of too, kind of as well. But my mom was one of the first person back in the day to order iPod Touch, like the original iPod Touch, and bought it. And holy crap, that thing was like heavy and stuff, but it was just fancy toy basically. It was fancy MP3 player. There's not a lot of application that you could do whatever with it, but it was, you know, very fancy. iPod basically. Like I said, Apple product definitely lost a long time. Like the first iPod Touch, if she bought it like back then, it still works. So still, I mean, battery life is total garbage, of course, but still works. For example, I still have my iPhone 5S somewhere in my room. I don't know, it's probably the side of my bed or something. Still works, no problem. I can actually still play some of the mobile games that supports it. But yeah, I think I can play ArcNet on it if I wanted to. I know IP7 worked on that thing. And honestly, like I thought iPhone was expensive. Then I started seeing all those like new Chinese, like the flagship phone prices, like a Samsung Galaxy S20, whatever, S21 Ultra, whatever those prices, Galaxy Note prices, you know, flip phone prices. I'm like, you know, Apple is not even that expensive anymore. I mean, Fold is probably one of the phone that I can see the price justifying, even though it's just, you know, you're basically early adapter. So You probably have to wait until the next couple years to see like the real foldable smartphone. Right now it's just a test subject, honestly. You're just paying money to be tested. You're a guinea pig, that's the word I was looking for. You're the guinea pig of Samsung by using the foldable phone. Cool concept though. I just don't know if I ever will get into it unless the design is really nice. Yeah, so I mean, back in the day, the argument of Apple being expensive was true. But these days, if you look at it, like a flagship smartphone from other bigger company, it's just all the same or actually more expensive. So the argument is kind of invalid now. So sometimes I go through some of the YouTube channel for tech reviews and stuff. People always say Apple is expensive. I'm like, I don't even bother to comment them, but I'm like, dude, I don't know, you guys hate Apple? Well, like, come on. Apple is definitely not the most expensive smartphone. Actually, the phone the reviewers are reviewing is the most expensive smartphone out there. But yeah, go ahead and just claim that Apple is always the most expensive smartphone. I don't get it. Like I said, I was like all about tech stuff when I was in high school. I was like, whenever a new phone comes out, I check what kind of specs it has, what kind of, because I played a lot of mobile games even as a kid in high school, and that's one of the reasons why I bought iPhone, because it played a lot of games. One of the game I was really interested in playing when I was in high school was Dead Space on iOS. That's the one game I was like really interested in playing. And trust me, when I bought my phone, you know I bought that game and played the shit out of it. I played that game for like hours. And honestly, I miss kind of those days. I was able to have fun with like $5 games for hours. You know, I was able to play Doodle Jump for like 20-30 hours. I don't know. Good days. See, I think pop-out camera is definitely not like what people want, because it's something that will break, basically. Like, you can pop out camera, unless you drop it, it's very high chance to break it. And we talk about the worst case scenario, but like the pop-out camera is definitely not ideal for Apple for sure, I think. But those like camera that's hidden in your screen, so you can't really tell it's there kind of thing, those kind of tech is the future, I think. But that's like crazy technology, I think. Some of the Chinese phones have that, but we don't know how long the camera lasts. The camera could be, you know, dead within, you know, first week or so. So we'll see. But I mean, see, one thing I hate about an iPhone is that stupid notch. I mean, even Samsung has like punch hole, which isn't perfect, but I guess that's better than notch. But still, I think that's the one thing that I want from like. Actually, I don't think it would happen for like next remodel of new iPhone, whatever it's gonna be, like maybe iPhone 4. I don't think it's iPhone 14, maybe iPhone 15. That will change some stuff, but I think even then, I don't think they will be able to pull out like the full screen display. Because like Apple, like the Face ID they have is actually really amazing and very responsive and very secure thing. So they're not going to give that up. They spend too much money in the technology. That's one of the reasons why they keeping the notch, because they need the camera to make the Face ID work. So that's the next challenge, is making those cameras small as possible. But I don't know how they're going to do that. They're not going to go back to like touch, like the fingerprint kind of thing. They're definitely going to stick with the Face ID. They spent too much money on it. And it's good technology. It's just the fact is your phone is gonna look ugly because you're gonna have the notch on it. See, and the COVID hits, then all the mask bullshit. But they kind of change it around and stuff. But I mean, honestly, I stay home a lot. So. Other than I'm at work, and it's not like I use tons of phone at work anyway. So. I don't really see like the huge downside of Face ID for people like me. But if you're you know, always, you know, outside or hanging out with people and such, then yeah, maybe if the Face ID is not working out for you. But for me, whatever. But Face ID definitely got hit hard with the COVID, I think. It does definitely annoy me when I'm trying to use the Apple Pay. They always ask you to use a Face ID, and I'm like, oh, give me a second. Then I have to like kind of fail the purchase once or twice. Then the keypad pops up, where I have to actually manually type my password, then pay it. I mean, they understand, but it's still annoying. They removed the fingerprint. They used to have like a little circle thing. They don't have on-screen fingerprints. But that sounds ridiculous for Android user, probably, right? But Face ID was that good and that fast to the point you never had to thought about fingerprints. Like literally, for example, I flip my phone right here, and like I just need to like swipe it up to unlock it. That's it. Like as I just flip my phone up and like do this, like it's open. It's that fast. So, and there's my phone, my desk again. But I think they might put in both. I think they might. Not for this, maybe for iPhone like 14 or something. If the COVID like continues and the mask is like continue to be a big thing. Because some people predict the mask will be gone within like next year or so, which kind of believe, I kind of don't. It's not sad to hear, like I said, it's just the COVID that makes you realize, oh, I wish I had a fingerprint for some stuff. But like I said, I saw someone staying inside a lot. I'm like, that's not much of a problem. Then again, I don't think I really need like ID if I'm staying home, right? But I still get scared of losing my phone, so that's why I have a ID on. No, I mean, trust me, I used the fingerprints before, but there is Face ID is definitely faster, I think. Yeah, you can't lock it without pulling your phone. I guess that's pretty good, but what do you actually use that for, though? Let's be honest with ourselves. we honestly, I think it's comparing apples and oranges. Both technology is good, and it will be best to have both. It definitely is, but like, I don't think you're losing out too much by having only one of them. That's what I'm trying to say. Except times like this with COVID, yes. When you're outside with the mask on, yes. If it wasn't for COVID, I don't think both parties would feel any much different. I don't think so. I praise Face ID is high too much, so you probably think, oh, this guy's such an Apple shill, but like you have to use it to kind of understand how good the Face ID is. It really is. You really have to use it firsthand to like sit down and use it long enough to really feel like, oh my god, this is like really good technology. I mean, I don't know what the Apple engineers are doing with their stuff, but like trust me, they're crazy bastards. They somehow is able to make those technology. And I know a lot of tacky people, like really smart people, and every one of them that I know of, they try to apply for Apple. None of them got hired because they weren't smart enough for them. So the smartest people I know in my life was not good enough to join Apple because they're much better people. So when I heard that, I was like, wow, I guess Apple is, the engineer parts anyways, is definitely made out of geniuses only. So people without like those skills cannot go there to join the engineer team, and that's why they get paid like, you know, a lot of money a year. Yeah, Apple always has been like that stingy with, you know, not giving you choices. Now see, as a kid, I loved to jailbreak my iPad, like my iPods and such. You know, I love to like, customize my things, you know, customize my app, customize like background, customize the way the app opens and such. But as I grow older, I was like, oh, what the heck, man? I just don't even need any of these. I'm too lazy. I just want. See, that's the right word. I just got too lazy. So like, Apple is the perfect. I don't need extra customizations. I mean, sure, like the background, like wallpaper photo, I still change here and there time to time. So that's the only customization I really have for my phone. So And like the home screen, like the way you set up your app folders and such. I don't like the iPhone including fingerprint. Yeah, we talked about that. I just hate the iPhone now because they removed everything. Yeah, I mean, yes and agree with a lot of things. For example, I think they should have kept the headphone jack for the iPads. I get it for iPhone, but like iPad they should have kept it, I think. But hey, well, they gotta sell those AirPods. All snipers build speed or attack. I think other than shouting is definitely old cooldown time or attack speed. Shouting is the only one that can guarantee crit. So. Actually, Rudimilla is definitely not a bad choice. You can go with the crit damage. I'll make a video about it when it comes out. There's definitely a couple options that you can consider. But to run the crit build in Rudimilla, you have to like feed in a lot of like that ally, stack up her crit chance buff and everything. But if you can do that, yeah, the crit damage full set will do a lot of damage. But you need a lot of setup, and that's losing your whole DPS as a team as well. So you kind of have to consider. But if things are set, then it's like Exodia basically. You gotta feed up those arms, legs, then boom, body appears, the full Exodia to go bam on them. But it's good to talk about tacky stuff. As you can see, I used to be really interested into all this technology. Honestly, I feel like if I explored a lot more, I could have been, and I definitely like using new phones and such. So honestly, I kind of do regret it as well. If I capped at it, I think I could have been like a tech reviewer. I think I can see myself being a tech reviewer. I can definitely see myself being one. Then again, I think I would nitpick too much. The oldest company's like, you know what, fuck this guy. He will not advertise it. He will not say all the good things for us. So, I'll probably end up failing because no one will give me a sponsor. So, oh, okay. Bye-bye. Then again, I could be like one of those people buy all my own items and like keep honest review. But the problem is you need connections basically. You really need to be in that like first look. Like you have to be in the convention. You have to be like early adopters. Like it's a huge thing. Like you can't be like go into the place and buy day one and make a review out of it. That's just impossible and too relevant. Unless you have like really like unique content, not just reviewing. Like that one's I say he's stupid. I'm not saying he's stupid, but I'm just gonna say he's stupid in terms of his content wise. That one guy just rips phone, like cuts it all open. I'm like, oh my god, like what's the point of this? That's just to me, as someone who loves tax, I'm like, oh my god, you're just destroying precious things. Like, why? I mean, I know why, but like, and it makes them money, so that's why. But I still have to ask why. That why is like, why doesn't mean I'm like just my frustration out of it. I'm like, why? Same goes for those like drop test video. I mean, thanks for doing it, but like, I don't think it's the time to do this now after all these years. Like, I think actually I don't really remember seeing drop tests these days. I think pretty much people are like okay with their phones like being strong enough now. I don't think people really, and I don't think they really advertise as a sturdy as a phone's feature nowadays, because they tend to have a really strong case, and the phone itself are really strong these days. Yeah, but I don't think it's still enough. I honestly do want. That's the one thing I definitely want from the future smartphones is like a battery that lasts a week long with one charge. And does it mean I someone who uses a phone maybe like at least 10 hours a day, I want a phone that, you know, that lasts for a week after I charge it. Even though you don't really need to charge, I mean, it's not hard to charge. Just plug it at home, plug it when you go to sleep, kind of thing. But it would just by okay, give me a second, just yawn up there. That'll be my like a dream feature that I want for all the smartphones. You know, that the amazing battery life like that. Then again, if you're able to make the battery like that, sell it to the point where it is profitable. I think I heard that when that kind of technology is available to be sold in the to normal audience, we probably be doing time travel by that time, because that means we have so much energy that we can just sell it out like cheap. Xiaomi's have 20 minutes of full charge. No, you don't get it though. To me, it's not about how fast it charges or how slow it charges. It's about the fact that I don't need to plug in at all for a week. That's just me. It's kind of just my what I want. That's why I like Dream Phone basically. That's the feature. One of the features I want for my Dream Phone. It's like, don't have to charge for a week. Not at all. Or you know what would be cooler? A self-generating battery. Like it just creates energy and it just like charges up the phone itself. Like you don't have to plug anything. That would be pretty crazy. And who knows? Maybe in the future it's possible. Did someone ask me about like the PC stuff? Sorry, maybe I'm missing the comments. Am I seeing the comments like that? If I missed it, I'm so sorry if anyone asked about if I'm playing on the PC or not. Like honestly, I'm opening my eye, but I'm trying to read every single comment. But yeah, if you want to play a PC account with the Counter-Strike Korean version, yeah, you do need the ID for it. So. Mobile version you don't, but the Korean server, the PC client one, you do. It's because of but in Asia countries it's all normal now. You basically need the ID to play any games in the future probably. So it's gonna become harder for you to play games from other countries. Just like the one game I posted in my last video. It's a Chinese game. You need a Chinese ID to play those games. So. The brighter side is that the bigger budget company seems to be releasing like the global server or other servers a lot faster. So it seems to be, at least in English as well as Japanese, those two seems to be the thing that comes out pretty fast, or they're planning to come out pretty fast after the Chinese release. Genshin Impact, for example, it was it's the only game that's not able to pull that up so far, but able to release at the same, not same time, but very similar time frame, and able to have up contents update like that. Do you want to play League of Legends in Korean server? I don't think you do though. I think Korean players are pretty hardcore, right? I remember the stories of like when the Japanese server launched for the League of Legends. Basically a bunch of Korean people went and used the VPN to log into Japanese server and demolished Japanese players. So like many Japanese players like swear to against the Korean players basically for like, you know, killing newbies basically, and they just quit the game. So I heard the League of Legends is pretty much dead in Japan. I think it actually is, so Is there any pro teams about League of Legends in Japan? I don't think so. I think Chinese is just you think it's competitive because they have so many players, so you bound to have a really, you know, people who's really into competition and such. Korea, for the size of the market, I think they're definitely the most hardcore player base. Like Japan and China definitely has a hardcore fan base as well, but they got way more, you know, gamers than Korea. Trust me, Korea treated the games like a cancer for a long time. You know, like a kid murder someone, that oh this kid used to play, you know, this, you know, FPS game with a knife in it, you know. They make the headline news for stuff like that. But thanks to StarCraft series with the pro gamers for the StarCraft, that's what really kind of changed the game's point of view to a public, saying a game is not a cancerous thing. You can make, you know, you can actually do good things out of the game, you know, not just, you know, it doesn't bring ruins to your kids. I'm going back to no classes today. Oh, that's very nice. Korea server is not that good though. People are in the quit or troll you. I mean, I know the League of Legends in general, well, from the Korean market that I know of, that is pretty toxic. But I never installed League of Legends once in my life. I never played a single match of League of Legends. So, hey, maybe one day I will end up doing a League of Legends stream. Maybe if I get a female VTuber avatar, and I'll make a cute voice changers, and I'll play the League of Legends. That become the newest League of Legends streamer. No way in the fucking hell that will happen. No way. That was a joke, everyone. Watching VTuber for like a couple hours definitely messed up my head in somewhere. It's bad, guys. It's bad drugs. But that one person I watched, she got a talent. You got a talent. You guys and like I said, someone requested me to translate that video, those like the live streams. I was like, that's my favorite video so far though. Let me show it for you guys. Let me show it to you guys. Just a little look of it. Where's my window capture? There it is. There it is. By the way, like I said, she used to have her own stream, but she, like I said, she's a voice actor. So I know she showed her real face and stuff. She used to stream and stuff. But one day she decided to try out the VTuber style stuff as a joke, and it blew up. So since then, she changed her names for her channels, everything. She changed her names, and like she went full VTuber. And it's been only for like a week, and like she's been like making a lot of money and progress. But like, the reason I say she is different than any other ones, because she does stuff like this. So that's her. So that's her, like the voice acting voice, like the cute voice. They have a. So she's acting like, so she's talking about that what is it? So what YouTubers do after they've done the streaming, but sometimes they forget to turn up the stream or something. So she's acting like she's smoking cigarettes. And she's acting like she's drinking alcohol. That's her real voice, and she's like talking shit about all this like weeb trash people. So like that kind of back and forth kind of to her real self and this VTuber acting that's that switch is definitely what makes it really unique, I think, and that's why I really enjoy enjoy this one. I mean, I definitely enjoy this one. I did watch like a couple other popular like the Hololive YouTubers, but I never really got this vibe at all. And this one is the vibe that I feel like I'm actually like having fun. I think, I don't know. To me, this definitely works for me. So that's why I actually been enjoying watching her. But I think her name is Lona something. I think Lona, cause she used to be like Gamecast, like I said, she was a voice actor, so she used to be like the doing like a podcast for the game, and her nickname back in the day was Lozunabi. So from the lo and the na, she picked out those two words and she called her name, I guess. She called herself Lona now. But she's full grown adult woman, you know, she's married and everything. I don't know, she has a life. I think she actually, I'm not sure if she has a kid or something. About to go outside. Good, have fun. Yeah, I don't really have time to watch, but I just got hooked onto it for a day. The point I'm trying to say is, I think that's what makes her really unique. That's me trying to justify why I watched her. That's what I'm trying to, justify you guys. Like, I'm different. I'm not just watching a random new VTuber because the person is cute or something, or making cute voices. It's just that they have a unique side that I've never seen from any other VTubers too. That made me the point. I'm like, huh, I'll check this person out. And I was like, I knew about the voice actor. I heard about she was doing VTubers, but I had no interest in it until I saw that one clip. I was like, huh, that's pretty funny. I wonder what kind of other clips she has. Then I fell into rabbit hole, and that's where I'm at now. That is where I am at now. Then I start seeing how much money she was making. Then she also started seeing how much money she's making past week since she made a transition to VTuber. And I think she's actually having a life crisis. Like, she's having like, what kind of life was I been living so far, kind of thing. The amount of money she makes. Hey, maybe I would feel like, honestly, I would feel that way too. It's like all the stuffs I've been working towards to make money was kind of useless, you know. All I had to do was just make a cute, anime avatar, and the money came in. Like, that's the basic key ingredient she wasn't missing. That's the only thing she wasn't missing from her stream. And as soon as she changes it to the YouTuber avatar and the personality, which that's normal for her because she's a voice actor, hey, the money starts floating in. Who would have thought? It's something she tested out as a joke, and now it's printing her money. Not saying she has long-lasting power. No one knows that. People are quick to change. The fan base tends to quickly change into whatever that's new and such. So we don't know if they're gonna last for a long time. But the point I'm trying to say is, she's definitely making right stepping stone changes to become someone bigger. Let me log into C server here. No, Zero, I'm literally just talking to myself when I say that as well. I'm trying to tell myself, you're watching her because of this reason. You're different than other people. But when I tell you guys that, I'm also reminding myself I'm different. I'm not like them. Don't put me into the same crunch. SA 3-5 is very hard. Which dungeon is that? Oh, Shadow Hole. That one is pretty hard. That one is pretty hard. What's the Terrabrand facility do? I have no idea. I think it's definitely more of the story aspects, and we'll definitely see in the future how it will play out. But as of right now, there's no real meaningful feature yet. Maybe we'll see what it does in the future, but as of right now, there is no plan for nothing. And if I want to be a VTuber, I think I need to make sure my voice doesn't crack. So I need to keep the calm, stable voice all the time. And I need to make the best voice as I could, just like when I'm at work. Be nice mannered, don't shout. Just be quiet, keep the monotone, not the monotone, but keep my voice smooth as possible. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That is not going to happen. I think if I tune my mic a little bit, it probably sound less crazy. You have to play Korea C in Japan, right? I think I'll try out the Japanese server, long as you're not gonna block my ass with the ID verification parts. I have no ways to pass through the Japanese version. I got some look for Chinese games as well as Korean games, because I have connections and some other accounts I already created in the past, but I don't have anything for the Japanese. So Yep. And like I said, I still keep the same status. I don't want to be called like, oh, this like other server guys came in to destroy our server. So I think they might actually block it with VPN for the Japanese server. So I think Japanese server people are actually really allergic to like all this like other people coming to your server and being the top of the rank and such. I think they are. But I will try as long as there's no barrier to stop me from playing the game. Which I don't think there will be, but we'll see. Oh, we'll see. Oh, what time is it? Holy crap, it's already 1:30. Oh my lord, everyone. Why does time pass so fast when I'm at home? I need to like record myself just to make sure my time is not passing faster when I'm at home or something. I swear to God, it at least goes twice as faster than when I'm at work. It's like the last 30 minutes of work feels like an hour and a half. Where I'm at stupid home, the 1 hour feels like 10 minutes. Actually, maybe not 10 minutes, but like 20 minutes. I can't believe I've been talking for 100 hour and 20 minutes. Like, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like maybe 30 minutes. The heck? I got locked out. Ah, whatever. I'm pretty much done with the Korean stuff today. Well, done with this soundtrack today. I'll play some musics. Yeah, different server have different locks, I think. Different server have different locks. My gear looks pretty bad in C server. Character lock wise, pretty good, I think. But the gear wise is garbage luck. It's not a Sunday night anymore. It's actually Monday morning stream. Monday morning now. God damn it, useless. Useless. Song slaps. Oh, I still need to do this one. Ugh. I think I'm pretty good for today. Pretty good for C server today. I'll wake up and do more stops afterward. Should be fine. Should be fine when I wake up. But we had a lot of fun conversation, I think. We had a lot of fun conversation today. still gotta do all the daily missions. Let's quickly get things done. It's this one right here. What's this quest? Oh, it's the fashion one. This one is easy. I like this one. I like this one. Blah blah blah. Give me some dice. Oh crap, this is a different one. I have to like go and talk to a different person. Oh no, I hate this one. That is more annoying. Wait, what? Oh, this guy I have to talk to him. Totally forgot. See, that's why I hate this mission. Makes me go back and forth more. It's like the mission where I just have to get rid of the material and she creates a die. That's the simple one. This direction. Let's have to go over here. Ah, stuck. Get stuck in there. What's this one? I actually don't remember doing this one either. Ah, that's the thief one. Bastards. Okay. Die. Die. Okay, gather it up. I wish I had the only equipped. Too late to change it. Just go for it. Okay. I need to collect more of the sakura flowers. I can make more food out of it. I got aggro by those guys. Please let me alone. This one is like the balloon thing. There we go. Got one more left. This one should be pretty easy too. Yeah, those are the towers over there. Days like this, I wish there was skip tickets. Pretty nice if I can skip this one that takes more time than usual. One down. Over here. Over here. Okay, that's all done. That's very good. All done, nice and clean. All done, nice and clean. Holy what the? Oh my god, I just realized that will run out pretty soon. What? I didn't notice that. I have 3 hours? Holy crap. I think I checked. Good lord, good thing I checked. I gotta get the daily one. Okay, that's all done. I think we're done with the weekly quests. So I gotta do the bounty mission. I just realized, god damn it. So many things to do. So I'll go and farm some artifacts. Shouldn't take that long. Been since while since used the Kanyu. So I want to change her gears around a little bit here, which I've been using on Ayaka. There's Ice Flower. Yeah, that's the better one. And that's definitely the helmet I was trying to use here. This should work. Wow, it's been a long time since I used a Kanyo. Holy crap, this is actually really, really weird. It also hits with Raiden's lightning attack. Interesting. Interesting. 3 artifacts. It's really hard to beat that garbage. Great job myself, almost spilled the water all over my table. Ooh, nice save there. Come over here. There we go. Nope. 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 Okay. Nope. Nope. Another nope. 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 Okay. Die plus 5 my sword. Can't remember if I did or not. Did I? No, I didn't. Seriously? so long.
Some deserts, this planet, were oceans once. Somewhere shrouded by the night, the sun will shine.
Sometimes I see a tiny bird fall to the ground.
But used to fly so high.
I thought I would have walked that advice that night till I felt a surround.
No longer think I'm transient. When life seems much mysterious. If I have ever known the sorrow, I will have made the sacrifice. What else should I give up my mind?
Alright everyone, that was a short stream. I should go to sleep. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. Probably stream for longer. Tonight, I was not ready to stream. Just me doing mobile games before I go to sleep. Get the dailies and everything got done. We'll actually go and sit down and play some real games and probably something exciting for Counter-Strike or my account very soon, so you can expect that very soon. I can promise. Finally, after all these months of grinding, I'm finally at the end of this, so we'll do a stream for that to highlight that. As long as I don't die from COVID, vaccine. Anyway, thanks all for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.